This video is brought to you by channelfireball.com. Check out CFB for free strategy videos and articles from the best players in the world. You can also use the code Gaby at checkout to get 5% off any purchase. Hello everybody on YouTube and welcome. My name is Gaby if you've never met me before, and we are trying something a little bit different today on the YouTubes. So as some of you guys may know, I'm a full-time Magic streamer. As such, a lot of the gameplay that we get on this channel comes directly from the stream. But I thought what would be really cool and different would be to actually just film dedicated deck techs here for YouTube. And they're going to be not super long. They're going to be like 30 to 40 minutes long, where we'll talk about the deck. We'll take it into a couple of best of one queues. I'll have sideboards for the decks, but we're just going to go straight into best of one queues for them. And then that way you get to see without interruptions, without like Twitch alerts and like subs and bits and all that stuff. It's just going to be some nice clean gameplay and deck techs. So I don't know if we're going to keep doing this. If you like this version better, let me know. I really would appreciate some feedback on this since we're trying something a little bit different. But without further ado, let's talk about the deck we're going to be playing today. Let me scoot out of the way real quick. So this deck is called Food Fight. It's basically a Simic food ramp deck. The deck is pretty cool. It's got a nice Mondo combo of Gilded Goose into Oko Thief of Crowns. So Oko Thief of Crowns is one of the new planeswalkers from Throne of Eldraine. It's also like a really powerful planeswalker. So what we're trying to do here is really leverage Oko for all of the rest of our cards, and that's like the main reason to play Simic in this case. So you usually want to start out the game with like a Gilded Goose, and then you use the Gilded Goose tokens to ramp into Oko. At that point, Oko can start making those food tokens into 3/3s, or Gilded Goose can also help you provide some food tokens for Oko to then turn into food. What else we have? We have a lot of ramp creatures in this deck because this deck's pretty mana hungry, so you do need the ramp creatures. As such, we have Paradise Druid, which is a nice, can't be interacted with your opponent. We're trying the Mara Leaf Pixie. This could just be an Incubation Druid. But I do like that this becomes a 2/2 later in the game, so we're just giving it a try. I've played it quite a bit on stream already. It seems to be pretty good. Voracious Hydra, which this deck doesn't really play any spells, which makes Voracious Hydra really nice because you need ways to interact with your opponent's creatures. Hydroid Krasis is just kind of to refill your hand. Also, like you're gonna have so much mana with this deck, you really need to have something to spend it in. So this is a good mana sink. We have one Brazen Borrower in the deck at the moment. I started out playing a version of this deck that was played by Brad Nelson for Phantom Legends last week, I want to say, and I'm going down on it. I think it's a good card. I think it's fine to have as a 1-of, maybe even in your sideboard, but I just haven't been loving it. So it's nice to have a card that interacts with your opponent's permanents, but we've just kept trimming them, so it might not even be right to play one. We have 4 Okos, which is the main reason to play the deck. We have 4 Wicked Wolf. So Wicked Wolf is awesome. It's just 4 mana, 3/3 fight a creature, but it has a second clause that matters quite a bit. It says sacrifice a food, put a +1/+1 counter on Wicked Wolf. It gains indestructible until end of turn, tap it. So what you can do is, because this deck does make a lot of food between Oko and Gilded Goose, you can Wicked Wolf, fight a 4/4, in response eat a food, make it indestructible, make it into a 4/4, and then you can take a 4/4 down. You can do the same if you have more food tokens. You can like fight a 5/5 or fight a 6/6. And it's also really good against Wrath, because if you ever have a Gilded Goose going, unless your opponent bounces your Wicked Wolf, like there's very few ways to kill it. So been super impressed with this card. I've been trying 4 of. We're playing 2 Questing Beasts. This is like, jury's still out on Questing Beast. It's obviously a really powerful card. I'm not sure if it's right for this deck. There didn't used to be any Questing Beasts here. We started playing them just because it's really nice against Planeswalkers too. But it is expensive. Luckily, this deck does get to go from turn 2 to turn 4 often, so you are pretty likely to play Questing Beast. It's also really nice against like the control decks because they wrath your board, then you play Questing Beast, and you're in really good shape. And then for Nissa, who shakes the world, obviously this is just a tier 1 Planeswalker. It's been awesome in like since it was printed, basically. Then for lands, we just have kind of an even split between green sources and blue sources. Obviously, we're leaning more towards green. We do have 3 edition of Castle Garenbrig, which is pretty good. If you use Castle Garenbrig, you can actually cast Hydroid Krasis for a lot as long as you float a blue mana. So sometimes you can go Castle Garenbrig into Castle Garenbrig. No, you can't use the mana made by Castle Garenbrig into a new Castle Garenbrig. Like, you need enough normal mana, but then you can also still cast a giant Hydroid Krasis, so that's pretty awesome. Then for the sideboard, we have 3 Veil of Summer. There's a chance there should be 4 Veil of Summer. I'm not 100% sure. It's a very, very good card in the format right now. So we're like kind of considering what to cut in or what to cut out. There's 2 Ether Gusts, good against the red or green decks, 2 Disdainful Strokes. I'm actually not sure if this should be negate. I've actually run into some spots where I would have much rather this be a negate than a Disdainful Stroke, but we're still testing it out to see what's good, what's not good. 3 Lovestruck Beasts are good against the creature decks. Basically, it just, like, even if you can't attack with it, it makes for very cheap 2 creatures that can block the mono red deck, so that's pretty good. Shifting Ceratops is good against the blue control decks and like blue decks in general. They just can't deal with it at all. It clocks them for, like, it kills them 4 turns, so super strong card there. We're playing 2 Tamiyo Collector of Tales. There used to be only 1 in the deck. I've actually gone up 1 more. There's a Doom Foretold deck going around right now that makes you sacrifice a bunch of stuff. If you have Tamiyo out in play, you don't have to sacrifice anything. You don't have to discard anything. They just immediately get to draw a card and make a token, a 2/2 token. So it doesn't quite completely negate Doom Foretold, but you have a pretty bad matchup to that deck in the first place. So Tamiyo helps shore up that matchup. And we have 1 Agent of Treachery, which I'm not even sure is right, but I think you want it against the mid-range decks and any deck that's really slow, because you might just be able to take their thing, and that would be really nice. So if you ever bring Tamiyo, you might be able to recur it if it dies. So that's a little bit about the deck. We're going to go ahead and take it into best of 1. Let me scoot out of the way real quick. Let's go into standard ranked. We're playing best of 1 matches mostly because they go a lot faster than best of 3, so we get to see a little bit more of the deck in action, if that makes sense. Alrighty. Let us battle, Victor Kov. This hand is pretty good. We get to ramp up into a pretty quick questing beast, so that's... Any hand with Gilded Goose is almost always like a very good start. And my opponent's not here. Maybe? There you go. So one of the funny complaints that's going on in Arena right now is that people really dislike the fact that Gilded Goose sounds like a hawk. Which is funny because the first time I heard that I was like, that's so ridiculous, and then I kept listening to it and I was like, oh wait, no, it's totally right. It's just... it does sound like a hawk. Alright, I think it's better to go... This is gonna compromise our ability to... Oh no, it's actually not gonna compromise our ability to play Questing Beast at all. Let me pay green for this is fine. Because we're just gonna make a food with Oko. And then we have the forest for the Questing Beast. So we're off to a super good start here. Let's make a food token. Pass.
1 bite, and all your cares.
So it looks like we're playing in some sort of Selesnya deck. Unclear what they're up to. I mean, this is new standard, so a lot of these decks might be like very new and improved. There's just like so many new decks coming up because of this. Okay, so let's attack with Questing Beast. And make another food. And I've been super impressed with Oko. I didn't realize, so I was playing with this yesterday on stream, and I didn't realize how often you're going to be like turning things to Elk. Like we turned everything to Elk without my opponent's play. Ooh, Once Upon a Time, this card is so good. So this is the first spell they've cast, right? Alright, so they get to cast this one for free. You may reveal a creature or land card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest in the bottom of your library in a random order. They got a Hallowed Fountain is what they found. Interesting. Alright, so we have a couple options here. We could Hydrate Krasis for 1, 2, 3. That's not good enough. We might as well set up to Hydrate Krasis the following turn then. So let's turn this into a 3/3. Because we're about to play another Gilded Goose anyways. We are not attacking with Gilded Goose though. Okay, they are almost dead. So now we can play Marleaf Pixie. Play another Gilded Goose. I guess technically we could play Breeding Pool and just make food with this, but it's fine. Because we can make food with Oko if we need to. And then use it for the goose. So let's enter tapped, Gilded Goose. This is pretty bad if they have a Wrath. Or they could just die, yeah. But it's not that bad because we actually get to animate the food and keep bashing. Nice. This is a new avatar that people got for being in the beta. I actually have to claim mine still. It's really cute. Alright, let's see this hand. This hand's pretty good. Yeah. Let's keep it. I get to go questing we're Gilded Goose into... Ooh, hi Julie. Hi doggy dog, you wanna come say hi? Okay, they mulled. So let's go... Gilded Goose. Into... We'll either draw Oko because we're really lucky and that would be sweet. If not, we just play Paradise Druid and... Oh. Oh, there goes our goose. At least they can't interact with this one. So we're playing against mono red. Sure. Okay, no, we're not playing against mono red. Take that back. We are playing against like Gruul Beatdown, something like that. Boom, get in there. I love that when you attack, it moves like the entire animation with it. It's so good. Okay, so they're leaving it back on blocks. I guess we might as well trade with a Gruul Spellbreaker. It kind of opens up the way for our lands to attack. This is going to grow into a 3/3. But can't do much about that. So let's just send with this. Whoa, what happened? Attack. They left the back on blocks. There's no way they don't want to trade. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. Man, that becomes a 3/3, which is fine. Now we can go Breeding Pool, pick 2, play Nissa. If we untap Breeding Pool, we can play a Marleaf Pixie. That seems worth it.
The land fights for us.
Okay. So if they play a creature power 4 or greater, that's going to be pretty annoying. It's not going to be able to kill this. I guess if they have Shock and that creature, that would be bad. Like if they go land another pelt. Okay, that's fine. Oh, they hasted it. Interesting. I am not down for that. I feel like this means that they might have a Shock. It didn't pause, so maybe they don't, but it kind of felt that way, so let's play Paradise Druid and then untap that same forest. And let's get in there. They don't have Shock. It's not pausing at all. Okay, let's just end. Maybe they were just like really in a rush to try to kill Nissa and that's why they hasted it. It just doesn't seem like... Against the board of so many 3/3s, it just doesn't seem like hasting this is going to do that much, you know? And dead. Nice! The deck's totally gotten to do its thing. It's... all the starts where you have Gilded Goose in your opening hand into anything are so good. When you don't have those, it's like a little loose. But I've been liking this deck quite a bit. I think it's really fun. Ooh, we're playing against Mana Leak. Actually, this is not Mana Leak, the content producer, because they spell with EEK. This hand is a toss, unfortunately. We just don't have blue mana. I don't even have enough to play Paradise Druid, so anything we draw better than that is gonna be a better hand. This is better. I think we can toss one of our mana sources away. That way we can go Breeding Pool into Forest, Paradise Druid. If we draw a land in any of those 2 spots, we'll Wicked Wolf. If not, we can play the Marleaf Pixie, and then we're very close to being able to play Nissa, so I think we toss it back like that. They got my only card. Okay, let's go Paradise Druid. Okay, so now if I draw a land, I get to play Questing Beast. That's really nice. This might be like the mono black control deck. There's like a couple of weird decks going around. Voracious Hydra, huh? I can't quite fight that yet. So let me play Marleaf Pixie. Hope they don't kill either of our mana creatures. Then next turn we can... This can't block, right? It cannot. Might as well attack. Because if we're gonna kill any of our creatures, like, this one doesn't have hexproof, so it doesn't really matter if we attack or leave this open. Like, I think if this were another Paradise Druid, I might not attack at all. Well, that stinks. Still can't do... Okay, now I don't think I'll attack, because I really need to keep this mana source. Otherwise, all of our hands stuck at 4, and we can't do anything without it. Getting pretty punished for sending that land back. I do think I was right, though. Okay, so they're a Rakdos deck. That's pretty good. Okay, boom. So this comes into play untapped, luckily. We don't have food, unfortunately. Had we had a goose, we might be able to, like, Wicked Wolf fight the Spawn of Mayhem. That would have been real nice. What's our best play here? It's either play Wicked Wolf, fight the Order of Midnight, pass, or Questing Beast and just jam and hope that they trade. That might actually be better for us if they block Spawn of the Questing Beast, because this thing has lifelink. Or sorry, it has Death Touch. Never mind. Alright, I think we might be better off if we do this. And then try to wait until we have some food. They did have the shock. Okay. Okay, they chose not to block it. They win this race. If I draw land next turn and get to Wicked Wolf, the Order of Midnight down, attack with Questing Beast again, we're not in terrible shape. This also blocks pretty well since it... Land, please, 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 please. Oh, no. Okay, we might have to play Hydroid Krasis for 1. They have a spell, unfortunately. I think we have to. So sad. Don't even get to draw a card. I bet they have like a shock. They're just gonna shock it. Yeah. Okay, well, at least I didn't go face, I suppose. We're almost dead, though. Rough. Ah, that's a new animation. That was cool. Well, there it is. But now this is too big for me to fight at all, so... Got really punished for sending that land back. I do think it was right to send it back. You just have so much mana and so many mana producers in this deck, but obviously, like, sometimes that's gonna happen. That was not good. We also played against the deck that's, like, mostly a removal, like a ton of removal. That's just gonna be worse when we're trying to maintain some sort of mana sources. These have been fast games, too. Guttural Response. Let's do this. This looks pretty good. We get to ramp Maryleaf, Pixie, or Paradise Druid into Wicked Wolf. Okay, Wicked Wolf can fight that down too. We have to hope that it doesn't get too big by then. Bottom land, I don't think I want that. Okay. Well, I'm liking my creatures against what we're seeing so far. I don't think I want to shock here, so let's just play a forest. They're a black deck, so I kind of want to play Paradise Druid just to make sure that this doesn't die, so that next turn I can for sure fight with a Wicked Wolf. Otherwise, I think they might just go, like, kill spell, hit with, like, play another creature. Oh, hello. Alright, I will not block that. That's kind of a problem. Okay. Alright, 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 alright. So let's go forest into Wicked Wolf, fight the Pelt Collector. We're gonna have to kill this with Nissa, I think. Like, making enough lands to block. So let's fight the Peltby boy. Boom. Sure, I mean, at least they're discarding their resources, I suppose. I had an interaction that was really funny. Ooh, they bin this? That card's really good. I had a... So the like, fairy that bounces was in this deck. So... we were letting the Regisaur trigger on upkeep, then bouncing it. So they like had to replay it 3 times and discard 3 cards, so it was awesome. Alright, so let's... I still don't want to shock. Let's go Castle Garenbrig. Let's play Nissa. They don't have an instant for this much for what it's worth, which this is why I'm surprised. I guess they didn't have the second black to cast this yet, but they would have had it after this untaps. So maybe they have 2. I could see that. I can't play any of them. I could have, I guess, if I shocked for Breeding Pool. I don't think that was right, though. So let me play my Forest.
Behold, nature's true power.
I think I'm supposed to leave those back on blocks. I mean, I can certainly attack with a Forest. But I think I'm supposed to leave this back on blocks so we can try to take the Regisaur down. Okay, now I have to see if it seems like they might have a second one of these, which is why they might have discarded it. Woo! Alright, that's pretty good. Alright, we're gonna have to let Questing Beast get in there, and we're gonna have to use Voracious Hydra to fight it. So, I don't love our spot, but I think we're doing fine. The next turn we have, this is only 1 mana, 2 mana, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so we're gonna have, yeah, so this does work though. Okay, so let me, ooh, they have something for this much. Interesting, I wonder what it is. The format's super new, so I'm not like,
Do not underestimate my fortitude.
You're so fine, Nissa, don't worry. Don't worry, girl, I got you. Alright, so now we have to kill this thing. Let's go 1, 2, 3. I need to play a Forest. Then I can activate Castle Garenbrig. Okay, I could make it a little bit... Oh no, I want to make sure I actually play my Maraleaf Pixie, huh? Because my Voracious Hydra is just going to die. This thing has Death Touch. So, I can cast that. And then Voracious Hydra for 4. And fight this thingy. Yeah, my thingy dies too. Okay, and now we can also animate the Forest. I still don't want to shock for anything. Alright, I don't hate our spot. We basically took care of everything they had. They have another Regisaur or something. That might be bad. That's fine. So, I don't know if they didn't have that last turn. I think they might have always had it. I think that's what happened there. Everybody can get in here. And then play my Breeding Pool. Yeah, I think they maybe just had 2 and they chose to discard that one a long time ago. Because they didn't have the second black source. And then the last turn they just decided to play Questing Beast instead of playing Murderous Rider. That's fine. I'm gonna play my Breeding Pool. We're kind of running out of stuff. But we do get to attack with both Maraleaf Pixie. Then if they have to attack next turn, otherwise they die, we can block that there. Block that there, take 2. Yeah, that seems not... And then they would die. This leaves them dead to the 2 Maraleaf Pixie again. So if they draw something, we're in kind of not great shape. Okay, that's totally fine. So they have to attack here. Oh, or they could just also not. They were dead after all. Okay, we're gonna play one last game for the deck techs. Boom. So if you are still watching, I would love to hear feedback on what you think about this versus what we usually do, which is just like splicing, you know, the gameplay straight out of Twitch video. I just thought it'd be nice to like be able to talk straight to YouTube as opposed to always be managing Twitch chat, which is usually what I do when I'm streaming. So probably not going to change this for drafts. I think I like doing drafts with just like live on stream, but I thought the deck text might be good in this format. Hello, they say. Hello, I say as well. I do like Wicked Wolf. We have we have 2 Voracious Hydra already, but we're playing as the green deck. I actually think it's fine to keep this on top. The reason to put it down, I think, would be to like try to draw into an Oko or something. I do like Wicked Wolf versus this guy. Woo! It's a big one. Okay. I think we just go castle fight the Leafkin Druid, but we're gonna have to figure out an answer doing we'll hide Ferox. Maybe if they play another creature, I get to fight it with Hydra, then they double block the Ferox. That might be kind of my only choice at the moment. Ow. Oh no. That's really not what I was looking for. Okay, so we're gonna have to make a Voracious Hydra quite large, I think is our only out here. So we can choose a first mode. We can make it for 1, 2, 3 counters, so we double it to 6. Yeah, I mean, that's how we're gonna have to get through, and hope they don't have like a fight effect or something. Okay. X equals 3. Yep. Okay, double. Okay, Voracious Hydra, hold me! Sure. Currently don't have the mana to adapt that. Yeah, so I'm actually gonna be able to fight that guy. I think it's worth it because they're also running out of things. And they clearly didn't have an answer to my Hydra, otherwise it would have attacked. So let's try to make this Voracious Hydra as big as possible as well. We can make it for 4. Well, that's not too shabby. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, did I miscount? I did. I could have made it for 5. It doesn't affect this at all, but it would have been better to have 5, 6. Alright, so it doesn't look like we're attacking into each other too much. This looks like a deck that's for sure playing Galta. If they play Galta, I don't think I have an out. I think I will be in Trubs. That's fine. I can trade Voracious Hydra for that. Sure. I can definitely attack with this. Okay. That could have been worse. That's very good. Extremely good. Alright, let me play Nissa first. Do I want a Gilded Goose? It's really nice with a Wicked Wolf, because at some point it can just be bigger than the Nullhide Ferox is, but it feels like it's really low impact on this board. I think I'd rather get an Oko or something. I'm gonna bottom that. Let us animate. Just a forest is fine. I think we want to play the Maraleaf Pixie because that one can start attacking. And then we just let that one go to waste. No, 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 no attacks. Easy there, buddy. Sure. But they must want the mana. Are they going to remove... Oh, hello. That still can't attack through my Hydra. Yeah, my Hydra's doing God's work over here. Okay, let's play a Paradise Druid. We need to draw Hydrate Crisis. That's what we need. That'd be amazing. Let's animate that forest. The nice thing about having this Nissa is that now these forests are going to be able to take 2 down, 2 per Nullhide Ferox to take 1 down, so... Okay. As long as they still don't draw Galta, I think we're okay. Ah! Wow, we're dead. Alright, that's good beats. That's pretty good in a mono green deck. Okay. Assume they're just ending with everybody. Alright, so how are we gonna block if we send if they send with everybody? We can put this there and that trades cleanly. We can also put Voracious Hydra and Paradise Druid onto that, and that trades cleanly too. Then we can put 2 forests on Ceratops, and then this one, maybe we just chump it or something. Okay. They're basically trying to figure out if they're gonna die on the crackback. But they're not gonna die on... Oh, they're sending at Nissa. Wow, that's interesting. So we can definitely put past 2 blockers. We can put that there. That saves Nissa. Then that and that doesn't quite take it down. This would. And they get to kill everything though. Ugh. That makes me want to block with a 3rd one here. And then they only get to take 2 down. And then we have to not die there. Hold on. Maybe the block is here and here. There and there. And then we have to throw away one of these here. That's actually 14, so it'd have to be like that. But this way we have 1 forest that lives. I guess that's the best we get in any scenario. And the shifting Ceratops dies too. Oh no, actually... We take 1 here. Hold on. Wow, this block is complicated. Okay. Block there again. Maybe we're not supposed to block the shifting Ceratops and let Nissa die. I think that's what's happening here. We block those 2 there. Block there. There and there. Let Nissa die. Then we don't have to lose this Paradise Druid. And then we get to keep that, and we get to keep... Yeah, we don't keep a whole lot, but... Why didn't they just send it all at me? I would be so dead. This is a really weird sequence of events. Just in general. Okay, so the problem now is we also don't have a way to deal with the End-Race Forerunners. But if we draw a Gilded Goose is not good enough. Man, if we had this Gilded Goose, our Wolf would have been able to Indestructible. That would have been pretty good. Alright, let's go Gilded Goose. I think we're just fighting a losing battle here, though. Good beats. Good beats. We worked so hard not to die to the End-Race Forerunners. And then we still did anyways. Alright, I think I am going to wrap up the video here. Let me see how long it is. Yeah, this is a good stopping point. Alrighty, let me go back to this deck real quick. So if you are watching this on YouTube, well, you almost certainly would be because now this is only being recorded for YouTube. Boom. I will make sure that this deck list is linked in the description so you can just import it straight into MTG. It's really easy. You just do MTG export and MTG import and boom, you can be straight and playing with it. I would love to hear what you guys thought about this new format, whether or not it's cool, whether we should keep doing it. I'm going to keep trying it for the time being, but we'll see if we keep up with it. If you have been playing Food Fight or any deck like this, I would love to hear your thoughts on how you've been liking it, what you've been doing differently. There's like a soul type version of this deck that I think could be good, even though the mana's a little bit worse. So let me know your thoughts. And if you did like this video and you would like to support the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button because that really helps the stream out. Thanks again to Wizards of the Coast and Channel Fireball for sponsoring this video, and I will see you all later. If you like this video, you can subscribe for more. And if you want to come say hi to us on the live stream, that's on twitch.tv/GabySpartz. I stream every weekday in the afternoons, Mountain Times. See you later.